So basically years ago, what happened is I was at this golf course in New Jersey, right? And I was about to tee off, and the starter says to me, he says, "Hey," he says, "look, that's the state champ." And I said, "Oh," I said, "who's that?" And he knew the guy's name or whatever. I was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Wow." And I saw him go to the range, and the first thing I saw him do is take out his tripod and set it up over here behind him to record his form. And then I was standing there, and it was so funny because I remember thinking, that's so funny. He films himself, and he's the best player in the state. And I was laughing to myself because I was like, I don't film myself, but I want to get better. And he's filming himself, and he's the best player in the state. And so that's what started getting me into using a tripod. And I basically use a tripod all the time. I practice. As you know, I have them here. Over the years, I've gone through at least 15 tripods where I've bought them, used them, and then they broke. Bought them, used them, then broke. Now it's cool to have this tripod, and I set it up and I put my phone in it, and you can film yourself very quickly and easily. Now, obviously, to film from face on, it has to be not as busy at the range, or you got to be the far right side if there's some room on that side. But it's easy to film from back here, and then you can check your swing. And what also happened is I stopped rapidly firing, meaning like rake, hit, rake, hit, rake, hit. And I stopped doing that, and I started to hit a shot, then go back to my camera, look at what I did, and then try to make a movement that's better than that from there. You know what I mean? And that way I didn't reinforce bad things. And so anyway, something to consider. I do sell these here for $50. They are good. You can get your own also online of different kind if you like something else. Um, yeah, it's worth it. It fits in your bag. I like that one because it fits in my bag, and I can check and I use it a lot on putting also. The first thing I do in the putting green in the morning is I set up my tripod and my rope, and I practice my putting on the rope and check my technique on the camera. And then anytime it's slow and I'm out playing, if it's slow and like we're all waiting, I'll totally set it up on the golf course, and all I do is I set it up where it needs to be, and then I hit record and walk over and then play my shot. And then later I look at it. Sometimes I don't always look at it right away. Sometimes I do look at it right away, depending.